Zabalaza Festival at the Baxter Theatre in Cape Town, KickstArt in Durban, as well as the unveiling of the 2018 edition of the National Arts Festival are just some of the stories that caught our attention this week. Remember, if there are leading art stories that you would like us to review, please tweet us at Morning Live SABC. Well, to help us unpack this week's headlines, we are joined by Artslink editor Jennifer de Klerk. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, nice to be here.
Exciting times happening within the arts space.
Well, exciting and also
sad.
Also sad.
Yeah.
With Gauteng Opera closing down after 18 years, has come out the news this week that the dance umbrella is no more after 30 years.
That's quite a huge blow to the arts industry.
It's a blow to the art industry, and the dance community is reeling. But also, I think what many people don't realize is that it's actually a blow to the country. People think that, oh, it's just the dance people and they're not very important and it's just a little festival and it's just a few opera singers here and there. What they don't realize is that the arts sector has an enormous possibility of growth. We've just seen Cyril Ramaphosa talking about jobs. Growing millions of jobs, getting the economy of South Africa on the roll. At the moment in Port Elizabeth, the SACO conference is looking just at that from the creative economy point of view. And this is the South African Cultural Observatory. And they have concluded, well, it's still ongoing, but coming out very strongly from that conference, is the incredible vibrancy of our people, our talent. Our youngsters, but very little is being done to expose them, to cultivate them, to
nurture their talents.
Exactly. Dance Umbrella, the Gauteng Opera, so many of the organizations are doing this in their own capacity. Very little
funding has been a problem as well for many, many years. I can see, Jennifer, just how sad you are about this. But let's get started about the National School of the Arts in partnership with SABC. They're hosting their 18th Festival of the Arts. What do we know about this festival?
Well, it's basically the showcase of the National Art School, which is basically the only school in the country that is specifically nurturing the arts. A child to go in there has to be talented in music or art or drama, and they get nurtured along with teacher learning their maths and biology. They specialize in their own genre. And once a year they put together this festival. It used to be called the Festival of Faith, but it's not just amateur. It's not just the school kids. They bring in professionals. They run professional shows. The whole of this weekend, there are professional shows like the Snow Goose and others, Johnny Boskok, things that have been around the festival circuits. Plus, the big show for the students is the Wizard of Oz, which from what I gather is not the kind of Wizard of Oz you expect to see, which is perfect because the strengths, I believe, of the arts in this country is the mixing of our culture and heaven knows we've got enough cultures here. Our different cultures, and the African and the Western and the classical, all mixing together, and they're coming out to be some really, really exciting stuff. And this is the kind of stuff that goes overseas.
Yes.
And the people overseas want it. And the youngsters that we are nurturing at the moment, and the people who are overseas at the moment, they are carrying our message over there. They are entertaining the world.
Also informing the world and educating the world just about our cultures, our diversity, our country.
Absolutely. But also bringing the money back.
Absolutely.
Growing jobs. And it has another impact. We need desperately to get these youngsters. Not everybody can play soccer.
Absolutely. So we do need to promote the arts as well. I want to move on to the Zabalaza Festival, which is currently at the Baxter Theatre in Cape Town. It boasts more than 40 productions. I mean, community theatre from around the Western Cape. It starts this weekend, all of next week. What do we know about this? What can you share?
Well, that again is another initiative that is run by the Baxter. And they hold 4 mini festivals through areas of the Western Cape. So all over South Africa, there are small groups meeting in garages, meeting wherever they can, and putting together theatre, putting together dance. And they're entering the mini festivals in the different regions. And the best of them, they are mentored, they are watched, and the best of them come through to the Baxter for something like the Zabalaza Festival. And the best of those start to become professionals, they are again mentored, and they go into the mainstream through other festivals like, ultimately, of course, big goal is the National Arts Festival.
And this is very important because it actually grows community theatre.
It grows community theatre, and a child who is involved in some form of the arts is not out on the streets doing crime and taking drugs.
Absolutely. Jennifer, hold it right there. We're going to take a quick break, but then we'll continue with this discussion. That's the editor of Artslink, Jennifer de Klerk, helping us review some of the leading art stories. Stay tuned as we continue this conversation after the break.